As usual, out here in the rain again. So I'm back here at this little blue house just to show you guys also that as a wholesaler, your job is not done once the money hits the table. I came out here, since the seller never left me the keys to the property, I came out here as a favor for the buyer and I changed the locks for him. He's not really available to do it, but since I promised him I was going to get him the key and I wasn't able to deliver, I went and I changed the locks real quick. So let's jump inside real quick. I'm going to show you also you know, a little bit inside the property. This house is really small. It literally is not wider than a 2-car garage. So I mean, when you look at the house next door and even the other house next door, you know, you can see a really big difference in the actual size of this house. So let's go in. So in here it's really dark and I didn't bring my light with me, so it's gonna be pretty dark throughout this video. But he cleaned up a little bit. He left some of his junk behind, which, you know, kind of sucks, but I can't do anything about it. This house is gonna get demoed anyway, so the little bit of junk that's in here, look at that, I think somebody was sleeping on an air mattress in here. Well, the little bit of junk that's in here is not, you know, it's not gonna kill anybody. As far as, they're gonna probably take a backhoe to this little house and it'll be a done deal. It'll be done with. There's nothing really upstairs. I already checked earlier. It's just a bunch of little, you know, bits of junk left behind, but nothing really major, so that's a good thing. I got the keys now to this property. I'm gonna leave it in the mailbox for the new owner, as well as I wanted to share something with you guys, which was the fact that this house, we actually found this driving for dollars and we were using Deal Machine. I felt like wearing my Deal Machine shirt today. I thought it was pretty cool though that we were able to pick this up with Deal Machine. I actually was trying to get this house. That was the house that I was really aiming for, but you know, this house is the one that ended up producing. I actually really thought I couldn't wholesale this house because of the age and the size. This house is 400 square feet total. I think with the upstairs, it has an added 200 square feet, but I mean, that's tiny. I mean, even 600 square feet, this house, I mean, you could sell it for about 100,000, but it's still a very small house. So I thought this was gonna be like an impossible one to sell, but you know, as far as a teardown, I didn't think it would serve as a teardown, but this neighborhood is pretty hot. So that's a good thing. So let's take a look at this little house from the outside. It's a pretty interesting little house. It's kind of one of a kind. There's not a lot of cinder block houses here in North Carolina, but this one is a cinder block house. And I mean, you would have to kind of dredge, or not dredge, but like basically dig all this out in order to build a bigger structure. Or I mean, it could be a split level house with a basement. So I mean, it's a pretty cool little house. The house next door though is tore up. I mean, that's the monster that I want, because it is a brick house. Unfortunately, it does have foundation issues, but I mean, those are workable. You can work through that type of stuff. The lady that's doing the work to it though, I don't really think she has the money to do it, but you know, that's whatever. And then unfortunately, he left this truck behind. I'm probably gonna call you know, one of those we buy junk cars guys and basically, you know, junk it, because this can't stay here. And I also want to do that as a favor to my buyer. I want to make sure he's happy, because I want him to buy more deals off of me. I don't want him to, you know, get a bad taste in his mouth from this deal and be like, you know what, I'll never work with these guys again. So that's it for this house. Hopefully you guys got to get some insight on it. Again, we found them through Driving for Dollars with Deal Machine, so shout out to Deal Machine, thank you so much. Their service does work, it works fantastic. I'll put a little video here for you guys to check out when I was using Deal Machine to actually drive around an area close to here. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So I hope you guys are closing deals. Again, if you're watching this on Instagram, shoot me a like. If you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe and hit the little bell icon. That way you guys can get notified when I'm dropping new videos. That way you guys can see great deals like this. Hopefully we can bring more deals to the closing table, which I have a few that are coming up. And that's it, guys. Hope you all have a great day and close some deals.